Stand there. Now, what have you to say of this man?
Most noble Excellency, I was in the court of the Gentiles, and with my own ears I heard him say he could tear down the whole temple, all of it, in 3 days' time.
That is not quite right, Your Excellencies. What he did say was that if the temple were destroyed, he could build another like it in 3 days, with his bare hands.
No, he said he could tear it down, not rebuild it.
I was as close to him as you were. I heard what he said.
Enough! You may go. You waste time. These fools don't even have sense enough to agree.
The Tsar and I told them.
Jesus of Nazareth, step forward. You have heard the statements of the witnesses. Have you no answer to make? What is it that these men testify against you? I adjure you by the living God. Tell us if you are the Christ, the Son of the Blessed.
You have said so. But I tell you, hereafter you will see the Son of Man seated at the right hand of power, and coming with the clouds of heaven.
Blasphemy! Why do we still need witnesses? You've heard his blasphemy. What is your decision?
Guilty.
Guilty on all charges. He has blasphemed. Guilty?
Guilty.
Guilty. Guilty.
Guilty.
Guilty.
As the day dawned, Jesus was taken to the palace where the procurator was staying. Those who escorted him, having already purified themselves for the observance of Passover rites, declined to enter the abode of a Gentile. Pilate, awakened before his accustomed hour, was in a surly mood.
Good morning, Your Excellency.
If a matter weren't of such urgency.
Hi. We regret urgently having interfered.
But it will only take a moment of your...
Man you've brought to me, of what is he accused?
He incited the people to riot in the very courtyard of the temple.
Why, he even claims to be the Messiah, the Christ, the Son of God.
He encourages his followers to hail him as the King of all the Jews.
These affairs are yours, not Rome's. Take him. Judge him according to your laws.
We have, Excellency, and found him deserving of death.
All we ask is your endorsement of our findings.
If he were not guilty, we wouldn't have brought him here.
Wait here.
And Pilate questioned Jesus, seeking to find if there was truth to the charge that he had plotted to proclaim himself a king.
Are you a king, then?
You say I am a king. To this end was I born, and for this cause I came into the world, that I should bear witness for the truth. Everyone that is of the truth hears my voice.
Truth. What is truth? I find no fault in the man.
But he has stirred up the people.
Yes, he's spoken again to be king himself.
All over Judea, from here to Galilee.
Galilee? Is he a Galilean?
Yes, he comes from Nazareth.
Then he comes under Herod's jurisdiction, not mine. Centurion.
Yes, Your Excellency.
Have the prisoner taken to the Tetrarch.
But Excellency,
And Jesus was brought before Herod. And Herod demanded that some sign or miracle be done by him. But Jesus answered him not. And the priests and the scribes stood by, vehemently accusing him. And Herod and those with him treated him with contempt and mocked him. And arraying him in a tattered robe, jeering him as a pretender who called himself a king, they sent him back to Pilate. So Jesus was once more brought before the procurator.
You brought the man to me as one who incites the people. I questioned him. I found no fault in him. No guilt in the things of which he was accused. No, nor did Herod. The prisoner's done nothing to merit death. I will have him chastised and then released.
No! No! Whipping is not enough! Yes, do away with it! Do
As he was flogged, brambles were taken and woven together. And sneering at the prisoner whom the crowds had hailed as king, the guards placed a crown on his head, a crown of thorns.
You have heard how many things they have witnessed against you. They say you call yourself the Son of God. Who are you? From where do you come? Why don't you answer? Don't you realize I have the power to release you or crucify you?
You could have no power at all against me, except it were given you from above. Therefore, he that delivered me to you has the greater sin.
If you release that man, you are no friend of Caesar's.
I bring him before you so you may know I find no fault in him. Behold, the man. By custom, as at each Passover, I will free a prisoner to you. Will you have me release for you the King of the Jews? What then shall I do with Jesus called Christ? I am innocent of this man's blood. See to it yourselves. Release Barabbas.
And upon insistence that he be crucified, Pilate delivered him to their will.